Good morning, and thank you, my Becca Wecca, for being a new member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those are going to have to catch the replay because, when I have something to say, I kind of just get it out, and you can catch the replay later. But one thing that was heavy on me, and I want to say this because, again, there's so many people that look up to content creators or um, whatever they call themselves. And I'm so serious. When you are with a man's child, my loves, that man doesn't want you out of sight, let alone lifting your feet or going out of the country when you are carrying his child. Please, please, please be with someone that will never, ever, ever let you and his unborn child out of his sight during the first trimester and this such an important part in the pregnancy. And that's for people that look up to, certain people. I hate that content creation now or whatever, pranksters, or I don't know what these people call themselves, but nonetheless, followings and people look up to them. And I hate the image that's being painted. So, look here, young ladies, please, please, when a man loves you, you are not going out of the country with his child with him not right there because he needs to know that you and his unborn or are safe. And a man that truly values you and truly loves and respects you would be there and wouldn't allow it. And that's all I had to say about that. But that was that I had to get that out, y'all. Y'all know how I am. Had to get it out. Hey Dee Dee. How you doing, baby? Hey, Miss Slots. Ro, how you doing? Mr. Troy, you up early. What you doing, Mr. Troy? You behaving out here in these streets? Hey, Batty. Good morning, Miss Wagner. Hey, Miss Loretta. Good morning, Dee Dee. Hey, Open Book. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Yeah, that was, y'all, I promise you, that wasn't even what the live was about, but I had to get that out really quick because it was so bothersome. And I said, I don't want no young babies, seeing this mess and thinking that this is love. No, 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 fellas, fellas. And I don't even think I have to say this because some men are smarter than what they let on, and you know how to love a woman correctly. And I'm sorry, when somebody is carrying your child, they're not gonna be on no plane and miles away and you not right there. That just bothered me, y'all. It didn't sit well in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? But this morning, um, for those that follow first of all, my members really know because I talk to y'all one on one. But this week has been a lot, for me, and tomorrow is approaching rapidly. Exactly, Dee Dee. And oftentimes with social media, things happen, things occur. I found myself in the middle of a situation, a year ago, and just how I approached it then, I approach it the same way now, and that's that. I don't, and that's just what it is. So, it's fine. For those that was in my inbox, girl, look at the child. Listen, it's okay. You know what I mean? It is okay. It comes with the territory. Things happen, things arises, and it is what it is. But I'll also say this: I'm no fool. Um, and I think for those that follow me, you should know my MO. Team say less and no more. I move accordingly. I don't make announcements. And that's just that. So outside of that, I think I named it. If I didn't, I wanted to say good morning as a choice. And it is, you guys, we choose how we want to start our mornings. We choose how we want to start our days, and we choose what we eat, just like we choose what we cook. So that also applies to what we listen to, who we surround ourselves with, what we engage in. And I think the morning is so important of what you let in because, as my grandmother would say with her old wise tales, we're the most open in the morning. I never understood that when she was telling me at like 12, but child. I did as I got older, I promise you. So we're the most open in the morning, so we need to be really careful of what we put in our bodies, and that also includes what we're eating, and that also trickles down to what we're watching and what we're engaging in. And it's just food for thought. Everybody lives their life differently. I'm no one to judge. What you do is not a concern to me. How you choose to operate, I can only share my experiences, and if you choose to gain knowledge from that, I think that's amazing. And if not, I think that's amazing too. We live in a climate in which, and I'm not getting into politics, but we literally, for those that watch the debate, we have someone that referred to jobs as black jobs, and we had another party basically falling asleep. We are living in a different climate, you guys, a totally different climate. So it is so important to stay sane and what's going on around us, y'all. Because if not, we would be maniacs, complete maniacs when you pay attention to what's going on outside of the YouTube bubble. I'm just talking about life in real world. You know what I mean? Child, we have a felon candidate and someone that was falling asleep and someone that referred to jobs as black jobs. If that ain't crazy, I don't know what is. And these are people that's supposed to lead us. You know what I mean? Child, focus on you, your home, what you got going on, because the rest will drive you insane when you really start to think about, Ro, that debate was one for the books, I promise you. Because what was the quote? The immigrants are taking all the black jobs. Child, can somebody please tell me what the black job is? What is a black job? What is a black job, sir? I'm not doing this with these fools. So when you pay attention to what's going on, good morning, Brandy. When you pay attention to what's going on, I promise you, y'all, you just got to protect your peace. You have to protect your peace. And our morning is a choice. We choose how we want to start it. Some people don't have that opportunity, to face a new day, and they're not here anymore. So the least that we can do is when we're starting our mornings, when we're starting our days, let's choose to start it in love, and let's choose to start it in positivity. I always used to tell my family and friends that I don't act, I react, and most people didn't understand that. Granted, they didn't like my reaction, but please know it was coming from someone's actions. You know what I mean? I was reacting off of that. It's the black jobs for me, bro. I said, what in the world is this fool talking about? You fool. Sage in the city, where have you been? Shout out to Sage. I don't know if no, in fact, I have. So I'm not even about to sit here. Sage was such a supporter of my channel in the beginning and sent so much traffic in the way. Because keep in mind, y'all, a few people forgot I like to stay humble, but your girl ain't new to this. You know what I'm saying? But Sage in the city, shout out to you for always showing my page support and them helping. Um, forever, forever grateful. Good morning, somebody. How are you doing? You still trying to find out about the black jobs too? Cause somebody, I saw that and I said black jobs. Well, what is that? Where are we going? The black jobs, child, Mister Grab 'em by the himself. I'm not doing this with this fool. And Uncle Joe was falling asleep. Oh, baby. That's why I'm saying we gotta stay sane, y'all. We gotta stay sane. Miss Wagner. Hey, my Angie Wangie. How you doing, cutie? Grand Rising Candy. Hey, Tabby. Cutie in the hat. Y'all, we got to stay sane. We have to. Please, I can't stress it enough. There's been so many things that I could have reacted to, even in the height of the story, y'all. It's been so many things that I could have reacted to. And if you recall, I simply didn't. You know what I mean? Because it was a choice, because I knew it wasn't going to make me feel good, and it wasn't necessarily going to be a solution. Right, Tabby, Uncle Joe. Yeah, I know that's what we was calling him when he was in office with our brother. That was Uncle Joe, child. Uncle Joe was falling asleep at the debate, child. Let's keep him in prayer. Good morning, Miss Dawson. Candy, he was tired. It's just, I don't mean to giggle, but it's so funny when that's like when you go to the job and the boss is dumb. You know what I'm saying? Literally, our bosses are dumb, y'all. And I just gotta call a spade a spade. Now I don't have issues with Uncle Joe. I would definitely prefer him over Mr. Black Jobs, but our choices right now, we looking real cray out here in these streets. And that's all I'm gonna say about that because our bosses are not necessarily smart. Just saying. As long as someone don't tell me I have the morals of an alley cat, I'm good. Not alley cat. Child. And it's no morals at all to that. I'll take Sleepy Joe over that part, Miss Brandy. If listen, I'd rather take Sleepy Joe than Black Jobs. Good morning, Mr. Terry. Treasure Life. We are in so much trouble, y'all. I want to go to Canada. I really do. We are in so much trouble. My pleasure, Sage. Thank you. I promise you. One too old and one a comedian. That part. I said this is better than a reality show, for those that watched it. It was just giving me like, what is going on, y'all? This is why I know everything is crazy. If I don't know, if y'all follow current events or stories, but the stories, y'all, of what's happening is getting more and more bizarre. I promise you. I'm even scared to watch the news at this point, and this is why I'm telling y'all we have to choose, y'all, pick our battles. Please choose what to react to and just remain calm because life and the world is crazy enough. I can't stress it enough. I can't. And this is someone that's speaking from experience. This is someone that was so, if you would have caught me 15 years ago, child, oh gosh, I didn't like me. I didn't think things through. It was what? That was my initial response. I didn't like that person. And on top of which, I didn't feel good about it. And this is why you see someone totally different. I choose to, for my safety, sometimes yours, and for my peace, which I protect at all costs. Because if we're not well, how are we gonna, water those around us? Our babies, our family, our friends, because I know everybody in this chat is a shoulder to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure our cups is full. We can't fill nobody else's baby if ours is not. We got to choose what we react to. And I've made a lot of choices in this saga and in life to just simply not react to certain things because it wasn't going to do me well, nor was it going to feel good. And I'm sorry, I like to feel good, baby. Make me feel good. Holly Berry voice. Make me feel good. Thank you so much, Miss Kenzie. I appreciate you. Hit the likes up. Some people don't be liking y'all, and that's fine. I'm used to it. But you keep going anyway. I promise you. I say that all the time to pick your battles. Yes, Tabby, it's so important. It's so, so important. You got to pick them. Life's way too short for any extra BS. Yes, Miss Candy. Hey, Miss Lasanda, how you feeling this morning, Miss Wheeler? I hope you ate and got some coffee. All of y'all, make sure you eat and get some coffee or some tea or whatever you got going on in the mornings. Fuel your body, fuel your soul, make love or something. Something. Toot it up. I knew that debate was going to be cat when I saw the announcement that it would air on Tubi. I guess. I know you lying somebody. Y'all, did it really air on Tubi? You know how embarrassing that is as a nation. Was our debate on Tubi, y'all? I'm not doing this with us. That is horrible. Good morning, Miss Donna. Happy Sunday. I hope you have an amazing Sunday and an amazing week because you choose to. You know what I'm saying? You had two cups, period, Miss Wheeler. I have to catch up. Exactly, not two B. I didn't even know that. That makes me giggle that we were on Tubi on a debate. It is 9 something. What is I know my sister starting her mess this morning. Let's see. I hope it still stay open. What's she starting this morning? This looks like a video you would send me. I got a hotel room. Let the kids come swimming. Let's all child. See, y'all think I'm bad. My sister, that is Mrs. Sporadic. Hey, what you doing? Nothing. We about to go to Canada. What? Girl, I just woke up. Okay, so I guess today we got a suite and the kids gonna have some fun. All right. I'm serious. It was somebody. I'm done. Child, we was on Tubi. That's so embarrassing. You didn't even watch it, but you heard about it. Angie, you wasn't missing nothing, I promise you. Miss Wheeler, Sage in the city where you been. You know Sage be creeping around. Sage pop in, pop out, you know? Pop in, pop out. Choose, 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 choose. Um, y'all, I'm I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do nothing about it. I'm still mad about this, but I'm trying to be nice when it comes to this situation and this horrible story. But I'm very bothered that there's so many mothers and women that are applauding a man that let a woman just go away, just carrying a child, and nobody holds that man accountable. I'm very bothered by that, but I'm a just sit down and not say nothing because I know if it was somebody else had done that, they would have been all sorts of scum of the earth. But you know, I'ma just be quiet. I'm really bothered by that. I'm really, really bothered. I don't like selective outrage, nor do I like certain men not being nailed to the wall for their wrongdoings. I don't like it, and I'm trying not to get back in that game with making videos, but it really does bother me, y'all. But I'm a hush. I'm a hush. I'm a hush, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But it's very bothersome. I never understood that. How if one person does something, it's acceptable because of your like of them. But the moment you have a distaste for someone, if they do it, then oh my goodness, they are the scum of the earth. Do we not? So if two people both commit the same crime and they're both horrible, are we really in a climate where we're choosing if we like the person or not, where we're going to justify his crime? That, who, I said pick my battles, y'all, because y'all know I get to going off. Like I just felt myself get hot that quick because I don't like stuff like that, y'all. It bothers me. It takes me from the woman that you all know, this person, to what the fuck is wrong, like it makes me that angry. Like, child, I be having a little bipolar episode when it comes to like certain hypocrisies and injustices. It makes me so mad. I don't think y'all understand. It bothers me. It bothers me. Like certain things that might not bother people because I think that little things, like if I'm in a store and I say hello to the cashier and they don't, and then I say it again because I'm also extremely sarcastic. I'll say hello again, and if they don't respond, and then I'll say, oh well, we must have a problem with hearing this morning, so I'm going to shout it hello, like and it's, to other people it might seem like I'm off, which I am a little bit, but it's because I don't like certain, it's the tiniest things that set me off. Just be fair. Oh gosh. Oh, that makes me so mad, y'all. It is, Tabby. Hypocrisy. Yes, let me pin that. Hypocrisy and double standards is certainly huge this day. I can't take it. And this is why I go quiet because it makes me angry. It makes me very, very angry. Like, how do we not, if two people have both done wrong, do we really choose, if we like the person, well, they're wrong. We're going to put some sugar on their wrong because, no, be fair about it. Good morning, Spicy. How are you? How are you doing? Who leaves their kids with Miss Cheryl? Miss Cheryl, a fool. That's who. Okay, a fool. Y'all don't get me hot because y'all know I can say, leave me alone, y'all. I'm trying to be nice. Leave me alone. It's morning time because y'all know I get to snapping. I don't like injustices or wrongs or rude or unfairness. It makes me, y'all. My feet are tapping just thinking about it right now. It gets me very. My hands like shake. I can't take it. I can't. I can't. Chatty, I was shouting at the phone when I saw it and couldn't do anything. That part, Miss Wheeler. I love you, Pooh. I love you. Good morning, peace be still. How are you, beautiful woman? I hope well. Charlie gets me so mad. Like, ooh. Like I get to tapping my foot. Oh, I miss my grandmother. She would keep me calm. I promise you. She would know when that knee get to shaking, and she would just put her hand on my knee, just oh so calm, because she knows switch about to go off. They call me switch for a reason. Just leave me alone. Let me just let me eat my snacks. Let me chase butterflies and do all my little weird shit to keep me calm. Otherwise, I can't take it because they know good and damn well that punk bitch boy ain't shit. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Y'all do this to me. I wasn't even anyway. Najee Rumba. They good and well. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. That we can, and then all right, I'm gonna just let me just do this little bit of shade, and then I find it real funny how we're now reverting back to something that we were supposed to get off of, but yet our focus is still on the same party. But Mr. Hawk spit himself. Child, let me. I'm not doing this with these people. Y'all have at it. Have at it, baby. Good morning, Miss Phelps. How you doing? Some people are so lost, y'all. They couldn't find it if printed out the directions like we used to do back in the day with MapQuest. Child, I done printed the directions and instructions and you still lost. Baby girl, have at it. Chatty, go make you a strong cup of coffee. I need to, Miss Wheeler, because y'all gonna make me pop off this morning. And I was trying to be nice, but I don't like injustices. This is why I go quiet. It's just better that way. It's just better for me to be quiet, you know? Especially right now because my chatters know I'm going through something. So this laughing person that you've seen this past week is to keep me sane, child. It is to keep me sane and not somebody good and yoked up or kicked in the stomach with a ballerina flat on. Good morning, Miss White. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You know, and I didn't like that woman. I really didn't. People, this is why I say you just need to leave people where they're at, or leave people alone because I've seen certain things, just being out in public. Have you ever seen, a fight with a little person? You wouldn't expect them to do what they do, or the gamer that just drove. I don't know if y'all saw that. The gamer that just drove and caught a flight. Because of some YouTube beef. This is why it's so imperative y'all leave people alone. Y'all don't know what they had to overcome to get to be where they're at or to be a peaceful person. And I'm telling you this from experience. Hey, my Miss J. I love you. I love that for you, Miss White. Good morning to Leah. And I'm telling you this from experience. I did not like the evil person that I was. And quite frankly, A word, there's been a few people I've kicked in the stomach out of anger or rage. I'm laughing about it now. But, that just leave people where they're at. If you see somebody that's peaceful, if you see somebody that's just trying to, remain calm, leave them alone because you have no idea what they had to overcome to be that person. And it's actually very dangerous in today's climate. You don't know where someone is at mentally. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they're going through. So sometimes just leave well enough alone, y'all. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave people alone. Miss Wagner, wasn't that crazy? Boy caught a flight. You hear me? This is a different climate, y'all. It's a different climate. Just leave people alone. Leave people be. And that's it. You do your thing, I do mine. Just leave well enough alone. That's the only thing I can say. Hey, Miss Ray Bay, how are you? Just gotta leave them alone. Leave them alone. Except if out here hawk toing on women and selling margarine. Those are people we don't leave alone and got hips. Can't stand a bitch motherfucker. Never see so many women coddle a disruptive man in my life. That makes me very angry, y'all. This is why I can't talk about it too much because it bothers me. Just call a spade and hold him accountable as well, the same way that another man was held accountable. Please and thank you. I think that would be the fair thing to do. That part, Miss Wheeler. Good morning, Kayla. How are you? You're so powerful when you speak. Are, if I didn't tell you that. I love that burst of energy that came through when you hopped on the scene. It was refreshing. That part, Angie. Leave people alone, y'all. Leave them alone. It's a different time. Good morning, Britt. Leave people alone. And that's it. And it's much better. Don't y'all feel better when when you don't have certain things you feel better. It just feels better. If something that's for you, leave it alone. You don't want to talk to somebody, child, just block them. You don't want to see somebody, tell them. Listen, I can't stress it enough. Very much so, my poo. I can't stress it enough. And it's only because I was forever changed with a situation and I learned just how precious life is and just how quickly someone can leave us. We don't know how much time we have here, y'all. If we here for a short time, very short time. So let's not waste it. I refuse after experiencing something. I can't spend an hour being upset. I can't because I'm not going to get that hour back. I can spend that laughing with my child, laughing with my family, eating something really good. We really, really don't get that time back that we spend being negative, and ultimately it hurts us more than the person that actually hurt us. So why do we want to do that? I know we get angry. I know sometimes it might make you want to knock a bitch out, but at the end of the day, let's not do that to our bodies. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of putting me in that space into where now I'm upset. And then what happens is we can end up taking it out on our family and friends because when we're irritated, we can be short with people, etc. Let's not give them more than an hour. After that, we got to move on now. You got an hour and you can't get that back. We can't give no more than an hour, y'all. Remove yourself. I give y'all 60 minutes, all right? And then we on to happiness and love and eating and laughing. Good morning, Nida. How are you? Good morning, Miss Edmonds. You know, let's just let it go so we can enjoy ourselves and our time. It's better that way, you know? Because when I think about it, oh, she hitting this morning, y'all. Oh, child. Because when I think about it, I get angry, you guys, when I think about how much time I wasted being mad about a situation or over a person. I'm mad at myself because I don't get that time back. You know what I could have been doing? I'm so angry, I really am. Because it didn't hurt them, me having an attitude or, being stank a dank because of a situation. I don't get that time back. I'm very upset over that. I want my time back. The time I wasted being irritated over people that didn't deserve my energy in the first place. I wish I would now. Not doing it. We can't. It is too many restaurants that we have not gone to, too many things that we haven't experienced, too many orgasms that we still yet to receive. Child, let's not. 60 minutes is all they get. And then on to something else. Make love, not war. You know what I'm saying? Child, both. And have a little bit of get right. You know what I'm saying? Keeps you focused. I love y'all. I promise you I do. I don't know why y'all deal with me. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. I promise. Honey. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It was something else that I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do a video about it. But you know what? I think I'm a digging his ass. So let me tell you why I'm mad. My poo says, Chatty, I bust my guts and D him laugh last night. I've come to the conclusion that everyone should take at least one puff because you can laugh. That typically pisses us off. That part, my poo. Um, passing it to Ro. Passing it to Ro. You up next, baby. Good morning, Jazzy. Let me tell you why I'm mad at Will Smith, y'all. This is what I don't like. I'm black every day.
I love being a black woman. I love my skin. I love my brown. I love how we look when the sun hits us. I like to put shea butter on my skin. I love melanin in all shades. I love being black. I love brown. I love it, love it, love it. I love a black man's skin. I love chocolate skin. I like all of our skin. We are a beautiful people, child. Sometimes the motherfucker, the skin, it just make you want to like, ooh, is you lickable? Because your melanin is melanin, baby. So I said that to say I love black. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Amelia, how you doing? So with Will Smith, I'm angry with him because you want to take your black ass to the BET Awards now. Now, the BET Awards gave you an award for King Richard, but you were too busy to attend. I don't like people that are black when it's convenient. So now you want to release a new gospel song that you want a inspirational song because you done got kicked in the ass by the man. You know what I'm saying? So now you want to come back with your tail between your legs and now you want to be black. See, that's what I don't like. My black is not convenient. My black is not a person. I am black 365 days out of the year. Okay? I've never compromised my blackness. So please don't use us when you need us. That's why I don't like him right now. I don't like that. That made me say, you know what? It's giving coon. It's giving coon because you have not sat in that stage for quite some time because you've been too busy at the Emmys and the Oscars. They didn't give your black ass the award for King Richard, but you didn't even have time to come and accept it for the people that honored you. But now, Big Willie, you want to come and release your motivational song and be at the BET Awards. Coon behavior. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Chatty, you gotta send a gummy to everyone super early in the morning. Period. I wish y'all don't understand. I would really do a sleepover. If y'all was close, I promise you, some of y'all would say, "Well, come over. I'm a cook." Mm-mm. I'm still. I didn't forget about you, Big Willie. I will be making a video because that's something that I want to put out to the universe for the people that forget how we get disrespected sometimes. You just want to come back to whoever sent me a cash app. Thank you so much. They want to come and use us when it's convenient, you know just like I don't believe that Megan Good relationship and that boy. I don't even know that boy's name. What's the boy that got in trouble and lost everything because he was over there with the other girl? um Megan Good's man, I keep forgetting his name. Just don't be black when it's convenient. That's what I don't like. Y'all don't be black when it's convenient. That bothers me tremendously. I'm black every day and I love it. What am I hearing? See, now, Jonathan Majors, thank you, Treasure Life. Their relationship to me seems so forced. Oh, the camera's on. Let me kiss you and sweep you off your feet. It just seems so forced and staged. Who knows? Maybe it's organic. I don't know. I feel things and I'm just not feeling that that's an organic relationship. I'm just not. It's legal where you're at. That part chosen. Thank you, somebody. We do not shed. Let me pin that. Black 365 days a year and 366 in leap year. We don't shed. She said what she said when she said it now, y'all. That part, y'all. My poo. Definitely gotta hit it and then you know when to quit it too. Some people just keep going and going and going. I leave that to the young kids. But the old heads, you take it, you get your little hit to get you where you need to go, and then you don't need it no more. What am I hearing, y'all? Okay. Oh, okay. The window is the blind. Child, I was about to reach up underneath the pillow. See, I get paranoid. I'm gonna start giggling this morning. Yo, listen. I'ma stick to drinking. Nothing like a nice little sip, child. Cause I know we going to later on today. That's a promise. That is a promise. Y'all might see me and my family cutting up because I'm choosing to. You know what I'm saying? You know how many things I can sit around and be mad about right now? I promise you, I ain't gonna give it an hour. I get it all out. I think about things that irritates me, or and think of a solution. I give it about a little hour when I'm writing in my journal, because that's my outlet, y'all. I've always my pen is my outlet. For those that show my spoken word video, it's just a snippet. My performance is I think it's the 26th of July. Anyway, I'm going to this open mic night. I'm really really nervous, but I'm literally just gonna walk in, say what I need to say, and leave. I know it's crazy, but it just works for me. So it was a part of a piece that I'm working on, and it's titled "Don't Tell Me to Smile." um Good morning, sunshine. How are you, beautiful? Blue, how are you? So thank y'all for showing support, because I like to show different sides. I'm not a content creator. I'm a creative, and always have been. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for anybody else, but I can just speak for myself. Like, art has always kind of been my outlet, and art can be in many different forms, whether it's expressing yourself vocally, or, speaking on topics, or creating or painting or poetry, whatever the case may be. Create That's just been my outlet since the age of 9. Thank you, Treasure Life. I appreciate you. I'm a little nervous because a lot of these people are really, really good. Um, so we'll see. Hopefully they can dig it and I get a couple snaps, but it's something that I gotta get out. I'm a little angry, y'all, with current events, and just how we're labeled, and we have so many different directives, and it's bothersome. Smile, not too much, be strong, not too much. Like, it's so many directives with being a brown woman, and then on top of which we have discrimination within our own culture. Don't be too black, you know. It's something that I got to get out. So hopefully they receive it, because I'm a little angry. I love your voice, Chatty. It's soothing. Thank you, Miss Wagner. I appreciate you. Hey, Sadie, how are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. I hope your Sunday is amazing, and I hope that you do everything that you need to do to start your week off right, because we got to get through this weekday, y'all. That's why Sundays are so important, to kind of just, you know, for those that work, or, this is really the day where you kind of just need to just unwind and do things that keep you in a good space, y'all, because we don't got a lot of time to be out here angry. We really don't. Right, Amelia, I chatty. Let someone hold your phone and go live so we can snap to somebody. You know what? All right, because my niece is coming. I might do that. Thanks for the idea. I just might. I might have my niece, because I was like, how am I gonna? I was asking her if she can record it or whatever. So yeah, I might do it. So I can know I got to support at least some of my chatters. I got to figure out what I'm gonna wear, because the outfit is definitely a plus too. But I'm excited for it, to get it out. They have injections for migraines, poo? That's scary to me. That's so scary. Hey, Dreamy. I don't know if I spoke. Yeah, I know my short term memory is not the greatest. Oh my goodness. People are nuts. But you guys, for real, like for real, let's talk. All right? For real. Did you ever think that the saga would be where it is today? Or do you guys think that it would still, like, be occurring? Because I didn't. I really didn't. I thought that it was gonna, like, kind of die down. and like you just weren't gonna hear of them again. Excuse me. Um, I'm really shocked that it's still situations. It's the craziest thing to me, y'all. It really is. It's the craziest thing. Sunshine says, exactly, my love. You can represent this brown lady any day. You got this, Chatty. You made a brown woman blush, Miss Sunshine. I love you. Just saying. I promise you, y'all, I didn't think that it would still be here. I'm still okay. Peace be still says you thought it would be over. Same, same. I really did. So did Dreamy. Okay. Okay. So all right, we on the same page, my chatters. I'm shocked. I really am. No cap. I really am shocked. Right, Miss Wagner. Cause remember, that's what was in so many of the videos, when we were covering. It was like, oh, once the divorce, X, Y, and Z, boop, whoop de whoop de woo. But yeah, no. Like the shade is still very much real. Um, the bullshit is still very much real. It's insane. Definitely, Auntie. I wish, because I definitely would be chilling with you if I was close where you at. You seem chill and go to fuck with my niecey poo. We would ride out, and I would take you to the stores where we can get some cute little fits and something to eat. We would have some snacks. I promise you. I'm that auntie. Exactly. Okay, spicy, spicy did too. I really did. Somebody said she thought it would die down. Then we seen them on marriage boots. Then we see them on marriage boot camp. Not on marriage boot camp. She's keeping it going for child abduction. She definitely likes it. I'll say that, and that's my opinion, and can't nobody take that away from me. I personally believe that she likes the attention. I always thought that, and my opinion hasn't changed too much. It hasn't wavered from that. I think she likes the attention, which is sad. Can somebody tell me what shade Robert was throwing at Aura? I don't know, Talia. I didn't know that he was throwing shade. Did he? Did I miss something, y'all? Are those two added again? Because I can tell you. The biggest hugs, Niecy Pooh, the biggest hugs. I love my nieces, y'all. I knew it wouldn't be over just based off how she acted. She says she can't hear from him. Okay, Ro. Okay. You know what? I forgot about that. Huh. Because you certainly said it. That part, Jazzy. And the money. Let's be honest there. Because keep in mind, when those videos was hitting a million with the pop offs, it really shows that people like to see train wrecks. That's another part of our culture. They like to see the train wrecks. Is going to bring it, and I know she definitely collected a great bag from the train wreck because people were tuning in, child, just to see a woman go off and call her husband all sorts of names. Isn't that crazy, y'all? That somebody would rather sit and watch that as opposed to uh, love. It's just, oh, our climate is so sickening when you think about it. I'ma tune into that. But if they over there talking about something a little too happy and a little too positive, I'll catch that later. I don't got time. I want to see the mess. Child, make it make sense. Taking a risk, keeping kid away from dad for content. She thinks RH only want to go so far because he tries working with her. That part. Sometimes, listen, when you push somebody too much, you can't be surprised of how they react after a while. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, Miss Wheeler says she thought it would be done, but if they would just leave the man alone, but trust and believe he would end up with victory. Trust me, I believe that too, Miss Wheeler. Talia says she wrote a post saying that he was throwing shade. Oh, I didn't know. I did not know. Spicy said RH was standing in the mirror, sucking in his stomach and letting out, making himself look preggers. Child, it's the not him being petty. That's so petty. It's the pettiness for me. Right, Jazzy, like, hello, there's a whole other man that ain't ish. Can we focus on him? Because I thought we were women that stand up for injustices. So, but who am I, baby? Who am I? What do I know? Who am I? If we're gonna talk about him, talk about him. Let's not just limit it to one. Or, because I like this one, let me not. That's crazy. Hold them accountable as well. Just saying. Just saying. It was very hard for me to hold Diddy accountable. You know how it's horrible to see that video for somebody that like we supported and watched for years? Oh, that was disgusting. But regardless, if you rock with somebody and for quite some time, if it's wrong, you gotta either stand for something or fall for everything, and that's that. For my hip hop heads, this was a major Diddy was a major part of the culture with all the hits with Biggie and Lil Kim. And I mean, that was a time, baby. That was a time to be alive. The parties, and it's all about the Benjamin and Little Kim and Raunchy and Honey. They had it on lock. So to see someone that I supported like that, I had to make a choice. Either I'm going to stand for something, I'm going to fall for anything. And in that moment, I had to say, I'm not. No, I'm done with you. And I think people have a hard time doing that because of their like for someone. Simply because you like someone, you listen. It's hard, I know, but sometimes you got to distance yourself. Hey Nikki, how you doing? How you doing? That part, Miss Wheeler. That part. Okay, Miss Ray. I don't know. Maybe it's old school, but y'all, we hear so many stories. It's very hard as women, if you separate from your child's father, whatever, it's so hard out there, especially if you have girls or even boys, because it's hard to trust. We hear so many of the stories. You don't know if they're really going to love and respect your kids. So to see a woman and again, I'm different. If that's what you do, I like you like it, I love it. But baby, there's no way that I would be able to have a man around my daughter without her father so soon, so quickly. I would be terrified. I would be so scared. You got to take a minute, you don't know how he is with kids or if he has that fatherly instinct, if he is a predator. It's scary, y'all. It's scary. It's scary. Hey Nikki. Rose says after he got vindicated after the divorce was finalized, I tapped out. At some point you got to fall back and let God take over. I respect that, Ro. Truly. Sad to say, I don't think Diddy going to prison. I don't think he is either. Nida, I agree with you. I love Junior Mafia too, child. Baby, man, I used to be scared of the. Now I throw lips to the handle it like a child. Baby, it was a time. Jazzy says right because she needs to talk about the real A if she's covering a story that is just hate for our age. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Let's just be fair. Let's speak about the real A, and hold him accountable. That part's happy. Agreed, Ro. Agreed. Mercedes said, check your cash app. Just want to make sure you get it. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I hope you guys can still hear me while I'm doing this. I hope it doesn't disconnect or anything. Oh, Miss Sadie, thank you so much. Thank you. Ruby's gonna love it. I hope you can hear me. And yes, I'm gonna buy some coffee and then something for Animal Child for Ruby Licious. My child. I think she might be a vet. I don't know. It's just this care that she has for animals and wanting to help them. It's just really really something. But I'll let her be whatever she wants to be. Thank you, Miss Sadie. You are Miss Sadie. Lord, forgive me. Thank you, Miss Sadie. You are so appreciated. But did you see how the tube man keeps shading the sun? It's sad. I will go eat some jail food about my kids. What tube man is shading the sun? See, I can't even watch him. So like if it's I can't watch his page. I'll see it if someone, sends it to me or hear about it through another creator's video. Um, but literally his page irritates me because I think he's just such a boy. It's just he's just such a boy to me. It's very hard to watch. I like men, you know. Men are sexy to me. Men that lead are sexy to me. So I just boys, I can't even look down that low. And honey, I'm 5'10", so I don't waste time um looking down. So I can't. I just ugh gosh. Ugh. I just don't understand how some women don't see how truly beautiful you are. Do you understand how magical we are? Baby, we bring life here. Don't ever sell yourself short. I know nobody wants to be lonely, but trust me, if you're confident in yourself, you can have some fun. I'll show you what to do. Baby, because with or without a man, I promise you I'm happy. And that just comes from growth. I love you too, my niecey poo. Thank you. I wish you were closer. We would talk about boys and do hair and stuff. I'm that auntie. I can't wait to see my niece later. She got her locks redone, so I got to play in them. And I got this bra. I think that she could fit. Child, I got off topic, but what was I saying? Yes, you literally with or without a man, it literally should be the same person. If anything, he should enhance you and get your waddle back. Make that strut a little sexier, make it poke out a little bit more. But that's an extra. You should already be amazing and beautiful and content and sexy without that. You know what I'm saying? So if he's not doing that and elevating you, if that walk ain't changing, that smile ain't smiling, baby, please know your worth and get you somebody that can make you feel that way and feel that way without him as well. That's important. You know, you got to feel that way without him. Because if you don't, I don't know how many times, hello, y'all don't be listening to me. You cannot be a happy we if you are not a happy you. I done been saying this. At some point, somebody gonna listen to me, y'all. You will never be a happy we if you are not a happy you. Come on, somebody. The doors of the church are now open, and that baby ain't a happy you. And for that and only that, I feel sorry for her. Because at some point you have to hold yourself accountable and know where you need to change. And it just seems like she's not in a space as of yet to do that. I wish that new baby well. I do, and healthy mind, body, and soul, and that's all I got to say about that. Period. Tabby, he going to hurt him. Let him keep it up, and Daddy is sad to allow him to do it. Daddy ain't a real daddy. We already figured that out, y'all. I promise you. Father, if I didn't engineer this as my son did, I would have flipped the city upside down. Okay, Tabby, that part. That part. Okay. Thank you. That's something that else we was missing, but I'm not gonna get over to in that boy that be talking to the ancestors and the elders because it's just a waste of conversation. You can sit there and say everything, but the proof is in the pudding, sir. You are not active, and let's just call a spade a spade. And that's another thing that always irritated me in that we're literally trying to praise to the world to paint this picture that that man is active. Please. A real one would have been pulled up and you would have seen them children somewhere else. But, honey, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Yes, Tabby. Yes, it is 100% our job. 100%. Because I'm going to go to war for mine. And that's just that. I would even be scared to tell her daddy that, and that's real. Oh, Lord. Oh, child. Mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. Who is him to say anything about the boy putting on his mom clothes and then he goes to say he's going to do push-ups? Now, see, I kept hearing stuff about this. What is this with this night? That's what I said, Nida. I really did because there's so many people that were in this story with professions that you never saw or talked about. I know that I've had a group of several with some really, really extreme professions where I'm like, whoa, you know? So you never know who's watching. Just saying. Now, I kept hearing about them push ups. I don't know about what happened with that, but he couldn't tell mine to go get something out the refrigerator, let alone the refrigerator, because he's not someone that you value or respect. He can't teach anything, but his behavior is very, very sad to see boys like this. Is he in his 20s, y'all? No, he's in his 30s, right? Peace, Shakima. Peace. It's very, very sad to see men like that. It really is. Mm-mm. That young man needs some guidance. It really does. And they're doing well. And when you think about it, you guys, it's when you think of the mental state of certain people, and it's just all you can do is pray for the child and hope that they, ugh, mm, 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 mm. It's just, mm. Shoot, I just had a gummy minute. I love that for you, Yakima. Nothing like a gummy minute. Who did that in my portion? Chosen. You are silly. Girl, I hollered. Why was that the funniest thing? Who said that? Girl, you. Honey, she was looking around for the culprit, baby, and it was inside. Who said that? Oh, that made me giggle. Oh, child. These people are nuts. Protect your peace, y'all. Protect your peace. Now I feel like I need to go back and watch that for y'all that not everybody watched it, but I promise you, y'all, like that second season of Real Housewife of Atlanta. Oh, it was so tragic. Kim with that damn song. Don't be tardy for the party. Whoa, child, they were a mess. You hear me? Just shady. Everybody just walking around being shady. Child, it was the insults for me. Portia and Kenya Moore was arguing, and she gonna say, "Bye, Ashy." Oh, y'all, as women, we are so shady to one another. I promise you. Piss a black woman off. I promise you. She gonna read you that a black woman and a gay male, honey. You want to get told off, child? Hurt your feelings. We'll talk about everything from the top to the bottom. Just shady. It was Jazzy. I promise you. I would just sit there and laugh. Like these women are just sitting here destroying one another. Child, the insults were like, oh my gosh. When Portia got a little haircut, Kenya Moore said, whatever, Elvis. She said her haircut looked like Elvis Presley. She called that child Elvis, baby. Whatever, Elvis. Oh, I gotta watch that. I think I'm gonna watch one. I think I'm gonna watch one of those old school episodes today. Get a giggle in. Called that baby girl Elvis. It did look a little Elvis like. Is anyone watching the BET Awards tonight? I know I am. Bro, I am. And I'm gonna be shady. I mean, I talk my ish about it, but I'm certainly gonna watch it. I can see you and Pac doing that. Jazzy, you better let them know they will throw the entire shade tree, baby. The entire shade tree. It is a sight to see. It really is. It's a sight to see. Somebody says Robert can open a case with CPS right now. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Tell them he thinks his daughter is in danger and so are other kids. CPS would make that a 24. Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. Somebody. I really do. I really, really do. Good morning, me us. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And I hope you smile today. Just saying. Y'all, I enjoyed y'all. Y'all know I don't do long. And I've been up here for a whole hour with y'all. So I hope you got something. I was all over the place, but eventually somebody, you'll get a message in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to pick up what I'm putting down. But I'm going to start my day. I got to get my baby girl because I miss her so. She had a cousin sleep over, and I just feel so alone, you know? So get that going on. I'll probably hop on later with the fam. Y'all can see us out and about and cutting up. But I love y'all. Remember what I said. I don't know all that I said, but get something from it. If you got to spend something on something, make it an hour, y'all, and just try to just live a life of peace and be happy. I love you, my Miss J. I do, I do, I do. That's my Tina Marie, baby. You better not. Um, try to protect your peace. You know, if you can, spend an hour on being upset, and that's all you gonna give it. You know, we only get one shot at this. Thank you so much, Ro. Um, to my mousy poo. Y'all seen it on the wall. Tomorrow's a hard day. Um, I wish I had more time. I miss you tremendously. We all do, and she changed all of our lives forever, and just made us realize just how quickly life can change. And that's why I say the things that I say, y'all. So please, never go to bed angry. If it's something that you can fix, fix it. Don't waste time, y'all. Don't waste time because we don't get it back. You know what I'm saying? We don't get it back. So I love you guys. Good morning, Miss Reed. I see you later, my niecey Pooh. Good morning, Miss Hawkins. You have a better day, Tabby. Love you too, my Pooh. I love you, Jazzy. Thank you, Ro. Um, yeah, just make every day count. Don't spend more of an hour. Life is way too precious. I'm around. I'll see y'all later.